welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, so today we're gonna talk how you can get this look while covering your fondant cake. Firstly, you need to crumb coat your cake. Secondly, knead your fondant and roll it out with your rolling pin. This is for the top. And then make sure your cake is wet, like it's not dried. The icing on it is not dried. Then you place the fondant you rolled for the top on it. Drop it very smoothly. Make sure there are no folds. Try to cover every edge of the cake. Next thing, I'm going to use my smoother to smooth out the top. So this are my pair of smoother. I'm smoothing out the top. I'm going to go with my scissors to cut out the excesses and then use my knife or pilot knife to actually trim out the excesses to get this look you're seeing right now. So I'm going to roll the sides out rectangularly, and I'm going to cover it with the help of my small rolling pin. And then I'll try as much as possible that there are no folds. Gently and easily, I cover the sides of the cake. I'm going to gum it very properly to the cake, and then I'll cut out the excesses. And then I'll get my pilot knife or my knife. Actually, I'm just doing my best, so forgive me if I don't have all the equipment. I'm adding a little bit of water at that edge so that to make the fondant stick with each other. But then I'm going to go in with my knife to cut out the excesses. Just look at what I'm doing. And then I'll get that piece inside so that at the end of the day, I'll have the smooth covering at the back. Something that doesn't look like they're overlapping each other. Just easy and beautiful. Now, I'm going to use my fingers. After putting in more water, I'm going to use my fingers and I'm going to gum it with ease. This will help you get a more neater edge at the end of the day. Cutting out the excesses with a scissors. So I'm going to go in with my knife now. Try as much as possible to trim those edges off so that it will be in same line with the top of the fondant. Not too low, the same line. So right here, I'm using my smoother and I'm pushing. It's like dragging something but not dragging it too much to the other end. So I'm going to use my smoother and I'm going to drag it just a little bit, the top of the fondant. I'm not doing anything with the sides right now. All I'm doing is holding steady the sides so that it will not go backward. So I'm going to use the top of the fondant, push the fondant at the top to the sides. At this point, your corn flour should be close by so that you could easily use it with your smoother to avoid your smoother sticking to the fondant. Okay, I'm using my knife at this moment. This procedure, you have to be very careful. Slowly, easily, and carefully with the help of my smoother, like you see in this image. I'm going to trim out the excess at the top off. Now I'm going to smooth out the edges of the cake, the sides, to give it this round and perfect circle. Finally, I'm going to use my brush. You can use something bigger than this, but also be careful not to use a brush that will leave brush marks on your fondant.